What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen. First of all, I have to throw a hat on because I simply can't. My hair is... okay? That's where I'm at with it. Now, you guys know that I wear hats and hoodies. I love hats and hoodies, okay? I wear hats and hoodies when I have a haircut. I wear hats and hoodies when it's nice out. I wear hats and hoodies when it's not. I wear hats and hoodies when I need to get my hair done. I love a nice hat and a hoodie. But as I was looking through my closet, I realized that I don't have a CZ hat. I have a Glock hat. I have two Glock hats. I don't even think M&P make hats. Do they make hats? I don't know. But I don't have a CZ hat. I need a CZ hat. And today I'm wearing my Callaway hat because I am missing a golf course and I have a Callaway driver. So that's why I have my little army fatigue with the mesh. I don't want to show you too much because my hair needs to be done. But with the mesh. Okay, anyway, listen. So that's that. But... we're about to get into this video. So here we are. And I want to make this video because a lot of times I will see in the comments, hey Liv, I've never owned a CZ, where shall I start? Hey Liv, I'm a Glock fan, or I've been over here in the SIG market. I want to try out the CZ, what do you suggest? So here's the video for you guys, all right? So this is a video for newbies, and people who have experienced another platform but want to come over and try CZ and see what it's all about. Now, I will say this, I'm not sponsored by CZ. This is not a paid promotion video. I just love CZ, if you guys don't know that already, okay? And I think CZ has a plethora of handguns for newbies, experienced shooters, as well as those who are just in between and want to try something new, okay? So I'm going to try to break this down in a way that is simple for me to explain and for you to understand. Okay, so if you are a newbie or coming over from another platform, but you have gun experience or shooting experience, I should say, then here we go. First of all, the P10C. And let me tell you why. The P10C is an all-around firearm. You can use it for self-defense. You can use it for home defense. You can use it for range time. You can use it for a duty weapon. CZ P10C is the size of a Glock 19, maybe a smidgen bigger as far as the slide is concerned, but it's an all-around wholesome, reliable, comfortable handgun, okay? So you can also add a light. This is the Olight Valkyrie Mini. This is the Mini 1, all right? You can add the light for EDC as well as home defense. It has a multitude of uses, all right? Now, it is striker fire. This firearm is empty and is safe and all of that. I already checked. But you can use this firearm in multiple ways and never have to purchase anything else. Okay? So I would choose the P10C because of all of the reasons I just gave. All right. Now, let's just say you are not a striker fire handgun person. You love your double action, single action options. Okay, cool. Sorry, my hand's got a lot of lotion on it, so they're slipping through my hands. But the CZPO1, all right? The CZPO1 is a great option. And you could also look at the CZPO7, which is very, very, very similar to this, except it's in a polymer frame. Now, I will say this before I forget because it's on my brain. I live in Connecticut. We have restricted mag capacities. We stop right at 10. So as far as mag capacity for these firearms, they will vary in your state depending on if you have a restricted state or not. So when it comes to looking up how many rounds, you're going to have to do that research yourself because For us, it's just 10 rounds, okay? All right, now that that's out of the way. So this is double action, single action. It also has the decocker option or the safety option. This is the decocker because when I was new to firearms and I was just getting into the double action, single action, I wasn't comfortable with putting the safety on before I fired, but I knew I liked the decocker. So with the decocker, once you pull the hammer back, you'll see that right here is the decocker. So normally, if you're carrying, you will push that up if you want to use your safety instead of the decocker. But for me, I chose a decocker. So when I carry this, I decock it and then I holster it. Okay, so that gives me a longer trigger pull for added safety. Okay, so that is an option. This is an alloy frame, steel slide. It is a little heavier than the polymer version, but truly not by much, okay? Not by much at all. Of course, you got the slide that rides inside the frame. Everyone knows that CZ is infamous for that, as well as a low bore axis. It helps keep that muzzle flipped down, okay? So that's an option. Again, you can also choose the PO7, which is very similar. Lastly, you can use this for the range. You can use this for self-defense. You can use this for home defense. It also has a variety of usages. I carry it, and when I take it to the range, I love having it at the range. I don't use this for home defense because I don't have a light on here, so I just never took it out of the safe to put on my nightstand to use. But I suggest that if you do choose a firearm, that you make sure you have a weapons mounted light on there, okay? All right, so next up, let's just say you want to have a subcompact to carry. Maybe you are always running out to the store. Maybe you don't like a lot of, weight around your midsection or what have you. Maybe you just need something to protect yourself. You don't necessarily want to shoot it at the range. I mean, of course you shoot it to stay sharp, but you just want something that is small, compact, you could throw on your body, maybe throw in a bug out bag or something of that nature. I will go with the CZ-P10S. Now, this particular one has the optic cut, okay? And you can put an optic on here. You don't have to, but I have one on here, but I don't know, I think I'll keep this one on. But either way, it is striker fire, okay? It's small, so I don't have another firearm here to compare it to, but it's about the size of the VP9 SK from HK. It might be a little bit bigger than the Glock 26. It's similar in size to the FNS 9 subcompact, and which shoots very well, by the way. And it's simple. It's small. It has ambi controls. It feels good, okay? You can, wrap your hands around it and get a good grip, even if you have large hands. So it's a great option if you want to carry. All right, so let's just say you want something for the range, or maybe you want something for home defense, or maybe you want to carry it on the outside of your body, right? So I have an option here, which is the CZ75BD. A lot of people also use this for competition. So let's just say later on down the line, you get into competition shooting, this would be a great option for you. Of course, CZ has other options when it comes to competition shooting, but nonetheless, the CZ75 is a horse, okay? It is a beast. It's like their flagship firearm when it comes to handguns, and a lot of guns that we know of today has been duplicated around this classic look. Okay, now this particular firearm has the decocker on this side. That's what the BD stands for. And, well, that's what the D stand for. Now, the decocker is on this side, so if you're right-handed, then this works great for you. If you're left-handed like myself, it's weird because if I'm going to shoot and I want to decock it, I literally have to put my thumb over here, decock, and then wrap it back around. All right, so it's really weird. But one of my subscribers emailed me a while ago and said that they have an option for a decocker on this side for lefties, but I hadn't done more research to find it, and I don't plan on changing it up. I don't shoot it as much anymore, so there's really no need for me to switch it up. But nonetheless, getting back to what you can use it for, there are several options, and this firearm is heavier, so that's why I said wearing it outside of the waistband or maybe home defense or taking it to the range. I wouldn't suggest carrying it inside the waistband, although I've seen on some CZ groups that people have carried the Shadow 2 inside the waistband. I'm like, y'all wildin'. But people love it. They listen, when there's a will, there's a way. I'll say that. But anyway, that is an option for you. So when you come over to the CZ platform, you may not know what you're looking for, but there are several options where you can start. Now, they could be a little complicated when it comes to variations of firearms. Like, for example, the PO1, right? This happens to have the decocker, but I told you earlier, you can get the safety version. This is the Omega, which is like a different trigger system and I believe a different hammer, but you can get the PO1 without the Omega system, and it looks just like this. You just want to know if it has the Omega system or not, unless it has that symbol right there. Okay, now you can also get the compact version of the 75. Okay, if you're not paying attention, the compact version looks just like the PO1, right? Except the PO1 has a accessory rail here, whereas the compact version of this does not have the accessory rail. Okay, but it looks the same. Also, you can get this option without a decocker. So it goes on and on and on. All right, the options are limitless. Now you take the CZ P10C and it comes in the subcompact, and it also comes in the full size, which is bigger than the compact. All right, which is bigger than this. It's about the size of the Glock 17 or VP9. All right, so there are options and options and options over here with CZ, and I'm sure there are several options with other manufacturers. I'm just saying I have more experience with CZ. I trust them. They're very reliable. And again, I'm not paid by CZ. This is not a paid promotional video. I don't have any type of affiliation with CZ. But I feel like when you guys ask me those questions, I can only give you knowledge and give you information based on my experiences. And although I love M&P by Smith & Wesson, I don't have all of the knowledge of their handguns and their revolvers that I have with CZ. So although the 2.0 compact from M&P is one of my favorite firearms ever, for me, it stops there when it comes to handguns, because A, I don't have any more experience with the other ones, and B, once I fell in love with that one, it was just it for me. So the 2.0 and the 1.0, I love those. I will always recommend those. I got into Glocks late. I came in late. So do I love the 19? I really like the Gen 5 version, but I don't have a lot of time behind those particular firearms. But would I suggest it? Yes, from what I've experienced with it, of course. The 19, come on, who wouldn't suggest the 19? But there's more to just saying, hey, Glock reigns supreme, go with the 19, because you may not feel that way. The ergonomics of a Glock may not be what you're looking for. It may be uncomfortable for you. Also, do they have a variety of options? Yes, the 19, the 17, the 26, the 34. I mean, they go on and on and on. But again, I have more experience with CZ than I do with Glock. So I'm always going to say CZ for nothing other than the fact that when I pick it up, it feels like a glove. So I can move on from there. I can move on from there. I can learn, I can practice, I'm motivated to practice because it feels good. When you pick up a Glock, or when I pick up a Glock, I'm like, okay, how can I adjust this in my hand to make it feel good? Because it's not feeling good right now, so I'm doing something wrong. So now I'm on defense mode because I'm like, okay, let me get my hand right. I'm doing this right. My angle is off. I'm not trying to do all that. When I pick it up, I want to be able to go. And Glocks are an acquired taste. Like, you have to practice. You have to, get some rounds behind that firearm. You got to understand the sight alignment picture that is giving you, the angle that the Glock has that many people don't like. You have to really invest in it. And once you do, you'll love it. You'll love it. Glock will be everything as it is to certain people. And like I said, the Gen 5, I have the Gen 4, Gen 3, and Gen 5, and I love the Gen 5. But again, I'm giving you my opinion, and everyone has one. But when you are new, or you're coming over from another platform and you want to know, hey, where do I start with CZ? These are some options for you, okay? And then you can explore beyond that, all right? So listen, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you got something out of it. And let me know if you have any more questions. If I can help you, great. And if not, I'm sure there'll be someone in the comments who will steer you in the right direction, all right? So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.